Hey guys, what's up? I'm Sarah Wallace with Sarah Wallace Life, where I help women transform not only their bodies, but their life, their mindset into something that they would be really proud of. But today I wanted to talk to you about how to stop binge eating. I think it's a subject that's so just kind of pushed under the rug, pushed under the carpet. Eating disorders in general, it's like the big no-no. The crazy thing is that there's so many people, men and women, that are struggling with different eating disorders, and we just don't talk about it. So I know for me personally, this is an important subject for me, because what a lot of people don't know about me is that I spent about 3.5, 4 years in a binge cycle, right? And if I really trace it back and I look at it, it was actually going on a lot longer than that. But for about definitely three solid years, I was hardcore binging. And I went from an unhealthy weight for myself, which was at the time like 103 pounds, which is way too light for me, to almost 150 pounds. And I did that within a matter of months, which is insane to think about. But so for me, there's three things for me that were catalysts to my change. I actually took myself to a group meeting. It was actually an overeating anonymous meeting, because I was grasping at straws. I didn't know what to do. I would stay up and I would look at things on the internet, trying to find the answer, right? Go to the bookstore, try to read books, and nothing was working. So one of my last resorts is, let me go to a meeting. I went, and in that setting, not knocking that program because I know it works for a lot of people, but for me personally, it wasn't the answer. In that setting, we went around in a group and we had to say, I am this. I am a binge eater. I am an anorexic. And I want you guys to think about how powerful that is. Our words are so powerful. So when you're declaring that you are something, you're gonna gravitate towards that. So that, to me, at that point, I made a decision that this is not something I'm going to be for the rest of my life. And I believe in healing. I believe in making positive change and positive growth. And I made a decision that this would not be the way I would live my life, and I would not always have this problem. So the first thing you have to do is make that decision for yourself. Make the decision that you can heal and that you can have whatever you want. And make your I am powerful. Even if you don't believe it right now, I am beautiful. I am strong. I am healthy. I am someone that eats with a healthy diet with no problem. What is your I am? What are you telling yourself? Because you're declaring it. And then the next thing I did is I had to release it. So regardless of what your belief system is, I came to a point where it's like, all right, God, I can't do this by myself. I've been trying to put the pieces together, and I tried. I worked out, I read books, like I said, I was on the internet, none of it was working. So I had to release it. I had to be at a point where I was so broken and so anxiety ridden and just helpless feeling that I said, I need your help. And your low point, I don't believe in rock bottoms. So you don't think you need to wait for rock bottom, because what is rock bottom anyway? Everyone is different. You just need to make a decision, okay? And then release it. I need help. I can't do this by myself. And then the last thing that really made a difference for me is eventually what I did is I got a coach. And what that did for me is it took the planning out of it, right? It took all the having to think about what I was going to eat, having to think about how I was going to work out, at least until I got healthier. And the crazy thing is, I was really scared to get a coach for a long time, because I thought putting myself on a program would send me into a binge cycle again. But what I didn't realize is that when I got a coach, is that their plan was healthy and it was loving towards me, whereas my plan was restriction and not loving. So I would restrict and then I would binge. So when I got a coach, I had someone I could talk to, I had someone I could trust, and it took me out of my own thoughts in my own head, because it was constantly going. I was constantly making plans and trying to figure out what diet to go on, what workout program to go on. So whether you invest in a coach, make an investment in yourself. That's what a coach is, you're investing in yourself. But if you don't have the funds to do that, I would highly encourage you to find somebody that you trust, someone you follow online, right? A mentor, someone that that you know preaches love and healing and and health in general, and jump onto what one of their plans that they're posting, or something, a challenge that they're doing. But if you can't afford it, get your own coach. Get someone that can help you put the pieces together and take you out of your own thoughts. All right, so those are my top 3 things to stop binge eating. So again, that is, what is your I am? Okay, making that decision and changing that conversation, releasing it to a higher power, and getting yourself some help, getting yourself a coach, getting yourself someone you can trust. All right, that's all I've got for you guys today. I'm Sarah Wallace with Sarah Wallace Life. And hey, if you guys like this video, if you would go ahead and give me a like down there at the bottom and send a quick share, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your day.